It is the biggest open market in Uganda and possibly one of the largest in East Africa, with people from different walks of life converging here for business. St. Balikudembe Market, commonly known as Owino, has a population of 50,000 people within it daily. But as business moves on, there are also those who enjoy merrymaking. The people NTV interacted with say there are several section networks, and until a few years ago, condom use here was low.
They have even a say to market vendors in Sangayo. Do you know where they go? In Sangayo Inn.
Owino Market has an HIV prevalence rate of 10%, higher than the national figure, which is at 7.3%.
People come here early at around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So from there up to 4 p.m., people are always here. That's why you make them to be exposed to love each other, because they don't have time to go either at home to find his or her partner. But while they are here, they normally look for others.
Stigma against people living with HIV/AIDS doing business in the market is not new. Uganda Cares has worked in this market since 1997, but he did not disclose his HIV status until 2004 for fear of being marginalized. And when he put his fears behind him, he encouraged several of his peers to do the same. But things turned against Kayemba because immediately after his disclosure, his life became a living nightmare. He was stigmatized by all, and even his closest friends did not want to be associated with him.
All the market vendors, they fear to talk with me, either to come on my store. Everyone is see someone standing with me, is thought that even that market vendor, or she or he is HIV positive. Why? Because I disclose my status.
Because of this stigmatization, many people dreaded to be tested for HIV. But when Uganda Cares brought services closer to the people, they established a clinic in St. Balikudembe Market, choosing people like Kayemba for their bravery to become peer educators. In time, the numbers seeking care and treatment at the clinic rose, and they now have over 7,000 patients.
It is situated in a marketplace, particularly to benefit the market vendors who actually cannot travel all the way from here to go to distant hospitals. They are able to come for a short while, access their care, and then go back to their stores and earn a living.
He created a clinic here. People can come here before and start his work at around 1 hour. He switched to the hospital and then he comes back to his work. That's the way how they impact him.
But this has not been without challenges.
Kampala is a metropolitan city, and most of those vendors normally don't have permanent addresses. They keep changing from place to another, and it impacts a lot on care. So sometimes they change their locations and subsequently end up leaving this facility and going elsewhere, resulting into what we call lost follow-up.
Several service centers have been put in place because most of the clients that come here are always busy and are ever in a rush.
Tomorrow on 1st December, as Uganda celebrates World AIDS Day with the theme Focus, Partner to Achieve an AIDS-Free Generation, Dr. John Sally, the National Medical Director of Uganda Cares program, says that the only way the country can address the increasing new infection is to invent unique ways to deal with the changing trends in the communities. And this, he says, is not the work of just a few individuals.
All of us should be involved in the struggle and fight against this epidemic. We should also emphasize into the youth the social behavioral changes.
Uganda has, however, registered success stories in the prevention of mother-to-child transmission and also in enrolling all patients on antiretroviral treatment in the most at-risk populations. Irene Namialo, NTV.